Today I want to show you the easiest, healthy, plant-based meal prep I've ever made. It literally involves cooking one ingredient and then a bunch of slicing, and it's super good. High in protein, it's easy to have for lunch or dinner because you literally just pull it out of the fridge, shake it, and you have a meal. We're making cooled noodles, and it all starts with 1 can of chickpeas. I'm kidding. But I mean, we are gonna be using a can of chickpeas, but it actually starts with a protein pasta. Now there's a few ways of doing this. This is the protein pasta that I'm using right now. I just like this particular pasta because after it cooks, it stays al dente. There's also another idea that you can use depending on your goals for this recipe. These are konjac noodles. They're 5 calories per serving, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 0 sodium, 2 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, so 0 grams of net carbs. These work really good if you're making this recipe like on the spot. If you wanna make a big cold noodle salad dish and you wanna have it right now, I would use these. If you want something high protein and something that's gonna store in the refrigerator for 4 or 5 days, use regular spaghetti or the high protein spaghetti. But today, let's get started. We're gonna start cooking our noodles and then we'll prep all of the ingredients. First, we're gonna toss these into a pot of boiling water. I'm gonna set a timer for exactly 9 minutes. And then we're gonna make our sauce for the noodles. Now for our sauce, to keep this healthy, low fat, we're gonna be doing PB powder. I love this stuff. This one's PB Fit. There's also PB2. There's a couple different versions of it, but PB powder is 60 calories, 2 grams of fat. So it's literally half the calories and, you know, a fifth of the fat that's in regular peanut butter. So we're gonna start with a 1/4 cup of the peanut butter powder. And really all this is just dehydrated, defatted peanut butter. Once you hydrate it up, it tastes like peanut butter. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons rice vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, and I'll give the full macros for the whole recipe at the end of the video. 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and honestly, even if you're not making this cool noodle salad, this sauce is incredible. Now, we just need a pinch of ground ginger, which is just a couple little sprinkles here. The ginger will come through. Pinch of garlic powder, about 2 tablespoons cold water, good pinch of salt, and some black pepper. That's it. So I'm gonna throw a lid on this, throw this in the fridge for about 10 minutes, which is plenty of time for today's sponsor. So you have seen me talking about Miracle Made sheets for over a year now. It's the ad where I'm laying in bed talking about how great my sleep is. I always say if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Well, over the years, because of Miracle Made's sheets, I've been telling you about how great I've been sleeping, and now I'm finally tracking my sleep, so I have the data to back it. I not only feel like I'm sleeping better, I am sleeping better. I was able to up my sleep score just by swapping out sheets to Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating, so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. And the infused silver actually helps prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth. So it leaves your sheets feeling cleaner and fresher 3 times longer than other sheets. Along with being luxuriously comfortable, they feel nice, if not nicer than sheets used by some 5-star hotels, without the high price tag of other luxury brands. I used to wake up in the middle of the night because I was far too hot. I couldn't get back to sleep. The temperature in our room was just horrible. But that all changed when I found Miracle Made's bed sheets. They keep you feeling cool. So gang, it is hot outside. It is time to upgrade your sleep. Go to trymiracle.com/SauceStache to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use promo code SauceStache at checkout, you're gonna get a free 3-piece towel set and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/SauceStache and use code SauceStache to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/SauceStache to treat yourself. Miracle Made, thanks for sponsoring today's video and for the incredible night's sleep. I mean, I've never felt better. Okay, we're back. The rest of this is just prep. We're gonna prep our veggies. I have purple cabbage, carrots, cucumber, some green onion, chickpeas, tofu. There's gonna be a few other things. So let's start with the carrots. So I'm just gonna matchstick the carrots. Now we're gonna do the same with about half of a cucumber. I'll wash it first. Now cucumber, the way I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get rid of the seeds. Super easy. Top off the tail. You can find the seeds in the middle and then just slice straight down. Pop, no seeds. Now the cucumber, I'm gonna create separate little planks, turn it over and plank long ways. And we're almost creating these thin little cucumber noodles. Now we're just gonna do one green onion, slice it is all we're gonna do, all the way down to the end. Okay, so to shred the cabbage, just gonna peel the outer few leaves. Now we're not gonna use this whole thing, quarter of it, I'm thinking, quarter to half. I do like a lot of cabbage. So to do that, we're just going to chop it down the middle, and then 1/4, which should be enough. If you have a mandolin, it's gonna go a lot easier. Food processor will do this in moments. I've seen people use cheese graters. There's a lot quicker ways to do this, but I'm doing everything to get a pretty even shred for what I wanna do here. Now all we gotta do is just drain 1 can of chickpeas, drain a block of tofu, slice the tofu into 4, and then we'll start prepping our meals. Okay, so I have my little food scale. We have all of our ingredients. We dumped our pasta in ice cold water to stop it from cooking and also kind of shocks it. Makes it a little bit more elastic. It just really actually makes the pasta better for a cooled salad. So I have everything done by weight here, just so I can add it into my macro app and give you guys the macros. So we're gonna start adding all of that. So I'm actually just gonna add a little bit of sesame oil, about 1/2 of a teaspoon or 2.2 grams. You don't need a whole lot. And then we'll just mix that in. Now we're gonna pack these pretty tight. I'm using these soup containers. I love these things. They're fantastic. Like I said, we're gonna do it all by weight. So we're gonna start with our pasta. We need 157 grams of this, 29 grams of our cucumber, 60 grams of our chickpeas, 25 grams of carrots, one of the little squares of tofu. We could just crumble this up. You can crush it, you can cube it, you could do whatever you want. I just liked it to be kind of like almost like a feta, so we're just gonna kind of crumble it in there. Now we can come in with our sauce right on top of the tofu, 32 grams of the sauce, 50 grams of the cabbage, 6 grams of green onion, and then if you want, I like to come in with just a few shakes of everything seasoning on top, and boom, here you go. This is our meal prepped cold salad. Let me prep the rest of these, get them in the fridge, and then we'll shake them up and do a taste test. So personally, I think these are better the next day after they have been in the refrigerator and everything's really cold. But all you do once they're out of the fridge is you just make sure you have a hand on the lid, but you just shake them up pretty good. And they should completely mix. The sauce is gonna get across everything. And it's about a minute of shaking, to be honest. You really wanna shake it up. Okay, for the macros, we're at 468 calories per this huge bowl. 31 grams of protein, 11 grams of fat, and 68 grams of carbs. 13 grams of fiber. So there's 68 grams of carbs. That 13 grams of fiber ends up leading out to around 50 grams of net carbs. Are you excited?
Oh yeah, this is totally my thing.
I know.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I do wish that it sat in the fridge overnight so that way it was colder. Yours was mixed a lot better than mine. I didn't give myself enough time to shake it.
A little tossing here.
Yeah. Yours was mixed so much better.
So are we digging in?
Yeah, let's dig in. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm doing it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I love it.
Me too.
This is really good, very flavorful, very Asian sesame.
Yeah, sesame.
Taste and like the tofu. Mine tastes nice and chilled. I'm sure it could be more chilled, but it tastes good how it is. And I like all the crunchy veggies in it. It's got a nice like crunch and pop to it. It's fun to eat. I love noodles, so give me any kind of noodles.
Yeah.
And I'm good.
Cool noodle salad, super awesome for you. These will last about 4 days in the fridge. After 4 days, you might want to add a little bit more sauce because the sauce is going to soak up.
And you could put in other things, like you could do like shredded Brussels sprouts might be good in here.
Yeah,
like
Brussels
just all
sprouts would be
different,
good.
Types of
zucchini.
Yeah, just so you can like make it multiple times and not get bored with it. You can add all different types of things.
Well, this is it. This is our lunch.
Yeah, this is great. This is just what I needed. I was ready. Noodle City. Well, here we are, just eating.
Here's it. Watch us eat now.
Yeah, some people like that.
Yeah. It's now ASMR.
Oh, I can't do it. You gotta stop. Please, please. Not my thing. On that note, we'll see you later.
I was just giving